All right, so I just did something. I just did a thing. A guy just did a thing, or a fella, excuse me. Our assembled rotor with the safety wired. I'm doing something right now that I always, in my head, yell at Derek on my script garage about doing. And that's driving vehicles that have no brakes. Oh, there, that works perfect. I am currently driving a 1963 Galaxie that's been parked for 2, maybe 3 years. Hasn't been started in over 2 years. I'm driving it home. Sitting at the computer this morning, and I glanced at Facebook Marketplace, and this thing popped up. 63 is my absolute favorite year Galaxie, and I've always wanted one. This one was there, and reasonable price, and it was like 3 miles from my house. It is a two-door post. It's not the 63 and a half, it's a 63, so it has the squared off roof line on the rear window, not the fastback. So it's not the most desirable, but it's definitely up there. No rust, 289, automatic, four-wheel non-powered drum brakes. The brakes currently have brake fluid in the master cylinder because I put some in there. It was bone dry. I was able to pump the brakes up to get them to do a little bit of something. So as I'm approaching stops, which I'm taking all the back roads home, it's only a couple miles, and I'm keeping my speed down. I'm doing 30 miles an hour currently. But as I'm approaching stops, I'm pumping with my foot, and I'm dropping the car into neutral, so I'm not fighting the transmission. So far, it's worked. The tires are really scary. They're super low pressure and lots of sidewall cracks. I was going to trailer it, but unfortunately, I couldn't get it on the trailer. So the trailer is behind my truck, which is behind me. And we are getting close to home. So anyway, yeah, bought another car. Another project. Stay tuned. All right, so I was helping my kid yank the engine out of his T-Bird, which is right over there. 66 T-Bird. There is the big beast of a unknown displacement Ford FE block. And here is the thing I did today. I went out and bought another car. 1963 Galaxie. Looks-wise is my favorite Galaxie. This one is a two-door post. I can't remember what Ford's, I think two-door sedan, I think is what Ford called it. But it's got a 289 in it, or it's a Ford small block. I've been told it's a 289. 260 was also available in this year, so who knows. There is not a speck of rust on this car. There's some little surface rust here and there, especially on the paint chips. But if you look at the rockers, there's no rust. This thing is clean. It's got some chrome baby moon wheels on it that have seen better days. And the interior's been redone, and actually, it's really nice. It's like a velour material. It was done, not sure when, but done professionally. Front and back. The door panels are a little bit toasty, but those are available. There's a driver's side door panel there. The dash is in really good shape. It's been cut at one point for a radio, but I don't see any holes in any doors or anything, so they at least didn't cut door panels to put a radio in it. The headliner is in good shape. I was told it was a replacement headliner. Not sure when that was done. The sun visors are doable. The steering wheel is horrible. This is one of those rubbery kind of gel things. It's got, if I get close enough, see if it'll focus. Oh yeah, there's the glitter. It's got glitter in it. It's not my style. This is kind of, typically I've seen stuff like that in older lowriders. But it's an automatic. Not sure what transmission either. It's got the Cruise-O-Matic shift pattern on there. See if you can see it. There you go. So it's got the Cruise-O-Matic shift pattern. I don't know what transmission it is. I'm gonna have to get under there, look at the pan, and figure that out. But the car is really straight. I haven't checked brake lights, any of the lighting. I haven't checked to see if any of that stuff works. I got a box of parts in the trunk. I got 2 spare cylinder heads with valve covers. And I got the factory under the dash, or dealer installed under the dash, air conditioning. I don't know if there is I don't know if this car ever had AC in it or not. I'll have to do some digging. I don't think I'm going to be putting it on. It even has a trailer hitch. So, interesting. Trunk has got a ding right here. But other than that, it's pretty straight too. I mean, it's nothing horrendous that would keep me from driving this car. So I'm going to clean it up, get it running good, put some wheels and tires on it because these tires are toast. Let's see if I can find some more appropriately sized wheels and tires for this thing. These front, especially, this is a no power steering car, so there is no power steering in here. And, I mean, it's basically a stock car, except for they put really, really wide tires on the front of this thing. Like they were going to go out and run NASCAR in it or something. So I'm going to put back closer to stock size tires on it. And I'm going to get rid of that god-awful eBay HEI distributor and put a regular Ford-looking distributor back in it. I'm not knocking HEI. Ford's never had them. Why somebody would put that in this thing is beyond me. If it was a small block Chevy, I wouldn't sweat the HEI. This is a small block Ford. That doesn't belong in here. So, pretty clean car otherwise. It does have some, this is just the paint. It's a really shitty paint job apparently. Respray. As a buddy of mine would call it, this is almost the same color as my truck. This is prosthetic limb tan. So, there she blows. A new project, which is going to be not nearly as much a project as the last one. This is going to be just get it running and driving and have some fun with it.